What's going on, guys? Notorious Rhino here, back with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 video. Today we're going to be rebuilding the FMW Sentinel. I'm kind of excited for this one. Now, this vehicle does not look super promising on the outside, but I assure you there is a hidden secret on the inside. And I just found it this way, so I just got here. I actually already found the crate that was located in here, but I had to go ahead and start the recording here because I had to show you that the factory power in this Sentinel is 584 horsepower, which is pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you. So I'm super excited to try to, to soup this thing up and see how fast we can get it. I just want to remind you to please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you so much, and let's get to it. Alright guys, we got the car washed off. I'm going to go ahead and use the welder and make sure this thing is all nice and shiny, except for the parts that can be removed, obviously. I'm excited to rebuild this thing. Like, once it's cleaned off, the Sentinel looks pretty... It sort of looks basic, but it also looks pretty awesome. I guess it's just kind of the hood scoop thing that makes it look pretty cool. So let's go ahead and move this back. I appreciate all the feedback you guys have been giving me. I don't have a lot of subscribers currently, but to whoever's been commenting, I greatly appreciate that. Just keep the feedback coming, and I'll keep bringing out the content. I hope to build an awesome gaming community, so every bit of feedback helps me out greatly, and I want to try to improve and get better ideas and take this channel forward the best I can. Alright, moving on. So we have the welder set up. We're gonna go ahead and pull all of this off. Let's go ahead and separate these bad boys. Then we gotta perform our balance on all the wheels. Take that. I do not want to install. That is incorrect. Separate. So it looks like I'm gonna have to buy another rim, and of course I'm gonna go ahead and buy all 4 tires on this thing. And we are gonna try to soup this thing up ridiculous. So I'm gonna put everything I can into it. Alright guys, we got the wheels off. I have all the body parts off, so I need to go ahead, and I already separated the wheels from the tires. So I'm going to go ahead and get repairing. Looks like I'm probably going to have to buy 2 more wheels, and it looks like the body of this vehicle is in really good condition, which is great. And maybe that's sort of why it was more money than I thought it was going to be, especially when I first looked at the vehicle. Because the Sentinel, I think I paid 53,000 credits. So I'm not entirely sure whether it was a good deal or a bad deal, but either way, we're going to take it. This time I'm going to actually try to remember which parts cannot be repaired, and I'm going to go ahead and try to get them from the get-go. I think I have a good stockpile of rubber bushings, so I should be good on that. But I mean, there's a few things that you can't actually repair in the game, like the inner tie rods, the outer tie rods. The sway bar actually cannot be repaired. The sway bar front end links cannot be repaired. I kind of actually wouldn't mind them possibly having an update in the future where you can repair a few more things. It'd be pretty handy. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention, this build is actually going to be 100%, so I'm going to try to get 100% of everything restored on this vehicle. We're going all out. Unfortunately, as you can see up here, I obviously do not have scrap parts anymore, so we're not going to be able to do any upgrading to like 3 stars or anything. However, I think with enough performance parts we can get this thing pretty beefy, so I'm excited for that. Also, for future episodes, again, if you guys have any recommendations on colors, designs, anything like that, because there's a lot of things that can actually be painted, like the wheels and the interior, or well, not the interior, like the engine and things that go on the engine and all that. So certain color schemes can actually be implemented by me. If you guys have any ideas, I'll take them and put them in an episode. So make sure you let me know in the comments, please. So guys, I think I have another pretty cool idea. Along with the color scheme setup there that I was talking about in the comments below, you can actually tell me what kind of license plate you want me to put on these vehicles for future episodes, and I'll make sure to throw them up. So because I received a comment about New York, for this episode I'll go ahead and throw a New York license plate on. And we will, and of course I spilled the oil. That is a newbie mistake. So yeah, I'll throw a New York license plate on and rep New York this episode. Also in the comments below, go ahead and venture a guess as to how much horsepower this thing is gonna have by the time I'm done with it. I don't exactly know myself. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say that I think we can probably get maybe another 200 to 300 horsepower out of this thing and make it a beast. Granted, I could be wrong, and I could be really surprised, and I hope that's the case because I look forward to driving this thing. But yeah, go ahead and make your guess right now for me. Shoo, that fuel tank has seen better days. That is a hazard. We definitely need to replace that. Alright, so that's the whole undercarriage taken apart. So we're making progress. I'm probably just going to go ahead and take the engine out. And what was the swap option on this thing? So right now, so it's got a supercharger in it already. Let's see, what am I doing? Here we go. So which one has more horsepower? VH, DO, HC, AXK. Let's go take a look, shall we? So we are looking for, okay, so yeah, supercharged all the way. I wanted to also take the time to thank you all for subscribing. It really does mean a lot to me. Again, I'm a new channel, so I hope to bring the best content possible, and every subscription matters tremendously, so thank you so much. Thank God we don't have rocker arms on this thing. Shoo! What a relief. Alright, so we got the engine heads. Let's go ahead and pop these off and use our good old DW04. That cracks me up. Good old DW04 used on everything. Alright, swap over here. Hey, no rusted bolts on this side. I still am behind the devs creating a batch repair for some of these parts. Like, let's say for instance you had a brake caliper cylinder and you had some that were within a certain range, maybe, like, let's say percentage wise it was between 50 and 70%, and you needed to repair like 10 of them. Well, maybe there could be a batch repair option to where you could, maybe it'd be a little bit more money or something, and you could just do it that way. Because this right here can sometimes be a grind, let me tell you. We're finally making progress here. I'm pretty close to actually completing this thing, which is pretty awesome. I just need to grab a few more things, but so far it's looking pretty awesome. I still got to put all the outside exterior parts on, body parts, but the undercarriage is looking pretty sweet. Engine's in there. We are making progress. We're getting there. Alright guys, it is finally complete. So what are we going to paint this thing? I got some cool rims on this thing and some Dominator slicks, so hopefully we can get the best traction possible. So let's see what we got for paint options here. I kind of want to go something a little different, and I don't know what I want it to do. See, this is where you guys will come in handy, because you could tell me what color you want it and I could paint it right up. Chameleon, no. That's a crazy looking color, wow. Blue, let's see. Dark blue maybe? I don't know about gray. Or this. Do we want chameleon or do we want chrome? Ooh, a chrome vehicle would be pretty sweet. I'm thinking maybe we do chrome, honestly. Alright guys, we are finally done with this thing. So I wanted to bring you back and show you around a little bit. Look at how chrome it is. God, it's gorgeous though. It looks awesome, honestly. I'm repping the New York license plate for you. Hope you like that. Now, a pretty awesome little interior thing that I added to the Chrome Daddy here is the steering wheel. Look at that. Look at how majestic that steering wheel is. Have you ever seen such in your life? Got some bucket type seats and then the back seat there. But yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, let's go ahead and I'm gonna take it to Dyno. I haven't looked at how much horsepower this thing has or what it's worth or anything yet. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is crazy. Plus 538 horsepower. No way. We have this Sentinel at 1122 horsepower right now. That is ridiculous. Alright, so we have this in all of its glory. Look at it, 1122 horsepower right now. So this was way more than after I got done with the Lambo, by the way. Just so you all are aware of that. Let's see what the max. So we're gonna definitely have to switch this up. Let me go ahead and mess with the gear ratios a little bit, and I'll be right back. We're doing it. We are doing it. 260, 270. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ah, 288. That is amazing for this vehicle, though. That is insane. Oh. I am so glad there is no damage taken in this game. Wow, because this car would be destroyed. Oh, that's beautiful right there, though. That is gorgeous. We're gonna try to get it a little bit faster, though. I think we're gonna have to try. I want to see if I can try to at least get 300. That would be pretty sweet. That'd be my new record for sure. Let's give it a shot. Ah, 2-8. Oh, and we're rolling. I'm on fire. Oh no. Wow. Well, 289 is pretty beastly, honestly, for this. So that is insane, man. I love it. I don't know if I can get rid of this thing, honestly. I might have to keep it for real. Well, I think we're gonna take what we got. We're gonna take 289, and that's a pretty beefy top speed. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I had a blast with this vehicle, though. It looks awesome. It performs awesome. I had an all-around good time, and I hope you all did too. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Notorious Rhino. Have a great day.